Hello, and thank you for checking out another exciting episode of Inventor's Quick Tips. Today we are going to be talking about the subtle meaning of words in a patent. So this is a case study in the subtle meaning of words. Okay, we'll be referring to a specific case to illustrate the importance of words in describing your invention. Now first, a quick refresher regarding claim infringement. To be infringed, a device must have all of the elements of a claim. Similarly, for a method to be infringed, a method must perform all the steps of a claim. So a majority of a patent's value lies in its ability or likelihood of being infringed. If nobody is likely to even want to infringe it, your patent's value is considerably diminished. Conversely, if people want to do the things that would infringe your patent, its value is increased. So that said, let's take a look at a specific claim. This is a real patent claim from a real case. Okay, so this particular claim involves a process for making bread in a commercial type of sense. So a commercial bakery has this process for providing a dough product, blah, blah, blah. It's got all these steps in it that I've cut out, but the key thing I want you to focus on is the clause, heating the resulting batter-coated dough to a temperature in the range of about 400 degrees Fahrenheit to 850 degrees Fahrenheit for a period of time ranging from 10 seconds to 5 minutes. So, let's think about this for a second. Okay, heating the batter-coated dough to a temperature in the range of 400 degrees to 850 degrees. Now let's think about cooking a turkey. Okay, here's a turkey in an oven. Now, when you're explaining to a friend perhaps how to cook a turkey, you might say, set the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and the turkey's done when it reaches a temperature of 170 degrees. So what do you notice here? We have an air temperature, a temperature of the air within the oven, 400 degrees, and then we have a turkey temperature, 170 degrees. Now it's true that 170 degrees may be the temperature in the core or inside the turkey, and it is true that the surface of the turkey may be a different temperature, probably hotter than 170 degrees, but certainly nowhere close to 400 degrees. So as we see, there's quite a difference between the process temperature or air temperature of the oven versus the workpiece temperature, the workpiece in this case being the turkey. Quite a difference. Now, let's go back to that claim. Okay, so looking at that clause again, heating the batter-coated dough to a temperature in the range of 400 degrees to 850 degrees for a time period ranging from 10 seconds to 5 minutes, okay, that would likely incinerate the batter-coated dough. So instead of bread, you'd have a pile of ashes. Not what they meant. So this patent was actually owned by a plaintiff called Chef America, and another company named Lamb Weston was accused of infringing the patent. In court, Chef America tried to argue that the word to should be construed to mean at, because otherwise the patent would not have any meaning. Well, of course, that's what they're going to argue. However, the appeals court held that the language was unambiguous and the court would not rewrite it. As the court stated, we construe the claim as it was written, not as the patentees wish they had written it. So the bottom line is, what they meant was heating the batter-coated dough in an oven set to a temperature of about 400 degrees to about 850 degrees, but they were not actually heating the batter-coated dough. So they did not say what they meant, and it turned out to be a costly mistake for this patent holder. So the bottom line is, the summary is, say what you mean, and just as important, don't say what you don't mean. So somewhere in your patent application, you should have different embodiments that say the different variations of what you're going to do. But you don't want to say what you're not going to do, especially in the claims. And that's what they did in this case. It turned out to be a costly mistake. So it's always good to do OPM and learn from other people's mistakes. So hopefully this helps you with that. Thanks again for checking out this episode of Inventor's Quick Tips.